Hey, you guys. So, I've been trying to get into doing more of these updates. I've been trying to do more stuff live, and um, I just need to get in the habit. I need to get consistent. So, I wanted to, we're in the process of building an empire, and I guess I can say that's what it is. We're trying to build an empire for TV distribution, production, advertising. I mean, we have everything in house. So we're trying to definitely get that and provide these to brands, right? But I think sometimes I want to show all the wins. And I was watching this YouTuber, Daquan, I think his name is, and it's really cool. He's in back east, but he's like unapologetic. He's, heavy set brother. And I sometimes don't want to get on camera because I'm like, I don't have the body for it. I need to fix this. And he's just like, this is who I am. If you don't like it, you can change the channel. And I like that. He said you need to document your wins and your losses. So if people see your wins, they know what you went through to get them. And I like that. And I like to be transparent. So I was like, I need to start doing more of these. And we got enough cameras. We got cameras at the walls. We were blessed to have so many cameras. So I just grabbed the camera. I said I'm just gonna start doing it. It's 9:15 at night. Got up this morning at 6, thank God, and started working at about 6:30, and it's 9 o'clock. We sometimes don't knock off till like 10 or 11. But I just started thinking that, these are the times right now when you're unsure. We had a pitch for a client earlier, and we really tailored this new service we're rolling out to this client's base. And they were like, it might conflict with some other stuff we're doing. And I was like, are you serious? So I was talking to the developer that's helped us develop the platform, and she said, we get that all the time. She said, we're trying to pitch our services to somebody, and they're like, they just don't get it. She said, but when they say no, that just means next opportunity. And I've heard that before, but I was like, I like that. Sometimes God will use people to tell you something that you've heard before, but to reinforce that no does not mean no. It means next opportunity. They go, no, you go, thank you, next. And you pitch to somebody else. So that's what I got to do. We want to do a production coming up for Mother's Day. And we pitched it to one of the owners of a venue. And he was like, I guess I haven't really. We want to do like a Clark Sisters tribute. And we have some singers in mind. And the owner of the venue was like, well, I never heard of them. They are a rap group. So we reached out to a couple of singers that we think would be really good, and they have not responded. And I don't even know if I got the right numbers because I've had these numbers for a few years. You have somebody's number and there's just nothing you can do, and then all of a sudden you go, wow, they'd be perfect for this. And you reach out to them and it's a different number because you didn't keep in touch. You don't have their current numbers. So on the one hand, that's a missed opportunity for them. But on the other hand, it's a missed opportunity for me because I got to try and find somebody that can replace them, and it's like, wow, when you have something in your mind, like they will be perfect for this, man, you got to find something else. This is just what happens. So I'm still feeling kind of the down end of that client saying no. And my wife is like, no, it's not no. I think we can turn it around. But my ego's in there. I'm like, you tell me no? Great. I'll work that much harder. So when somebody else has the opportunity that was offered to you, you'll be like, oh. And you want to come back and be like, yeah, it's going to be triple now. Because at that point, you don't need them. But I don't want to be that guy. But, this is tough. Plus, we got bills, man. We just bought this home about 8 months ago in California. On about an acre of land. You already know this shit ain't cheap. But I'm not going to focus on what I don't have. I'm going to focus on what I have. Focus on that. Quiet at night. It's tough. Shit is due to me. But press on. Song. You know, that's another thing too. I gotta correct my body language. You know, you ever say something that they'll say something, people will say something like, you'll be okay. Oh yeah, God is good. God, and their head is going, no. And you have to cut the conscious decision and go, yes, absolutely. Because you want to reinforce physically what you're trying to tell yourself mentally. So when those two are in alignment, the outcome will be what you want. Little things like that I gotta tell myself, especially when I'm looking at these invoices and bills that come every month. And I look at people, you know, on this thing and they're driving like Teslas. A lot of people drive Teslas. I was like, are they giving those away? Because I want one. You know, but they're doing it. So you'd be like, what do they possibly do? I saw this YouTuber, he had like 1,000 followers. And he was like, brand new car. And I'm like, he must be selling drugs, because how in the hell did he get that? I'm grinding my ass off and I can do more. I will do more. But I'm like, where do you get that? Oh my God, there's a YouTuber, and I'm sorry I'm going on our way up, but this really bothers me. This guy, you probably heard if you watch YouTube, Mr. Beast. And this dude, the other day, I was in some of his videos. I don't know why he came across my feed. I think I was asking about like this Bigfoot, a beast, is he real? Something I put in there, and YouTube trigger, oh, beast. And so I guess he came up in my feed, and he had a full train that he drove into like this big pit that he had dug. I mean, when I say a locomotive, like a $1 million locomotive, it was probably, obviously it was like decommissioned or whatever, because he just wrecked it. Then he put a Lamborghini in a shredder. Then he had to do, this is videos on this thing, you can go check it out, but then he had this dude where he was like, okay, I'm gonna blow up $100,000. He told this guy, he said, but if you can use my credit card and do whatever you want to buy to reinforce it, whatever doesn't get blown up, you can have. So he, guy put water jugs and had 2 concrete walls built by contractors and all that stuff. And then the guy, when they blew it up, $5,000 was like singed. But the guy, $95,000 was still working, you know, wasn't damaged. And he said, okay, well, I made $95,000. And I'm like, but what if it all got blown up? That dude was willing, Mr. Beast, was willing to blow up $100,000. $100,000. What? Who in the... There's people out here that's living in the streets that can't eat, that's needing just $1,000 or needing this, and you dropping locomotives and things, you shredding Lamborghinis, and you blowing up 100,000. You know, I'm just like the opulence, and I get people watching because they're like, oh my God, this is incredible. I can't believe he's doing this. But I'm like, where's the money coming from? Here's 100,000, go blow it up. You know, I want to say just the white privilege of it all. I'm sorry, but yeah, he's white, and it's the way to have that kind of money to fuck off, everything like that. Wow, seriously? That just bothered me, and I was like, okay, no, I gotta change this. I gotta unsubscribe, because at first I was like, oh, this is interesting. Oh my God. Then I'm looking like, he just throwing away money. He just throwing for the likes, for the views. No, I can't support that. That's crazy. But anyway, I'm probably just tripping because I ain't got $100,000 to blow up, or a locomotive to drive into a pit, or a Lamborghini to put into a shredder. You know, if I did, I'd probably be like, oh yeah, this is great. But I don't. I wasn't raised that way, you know. My family, you didn't waste stuff like this. So I'm sorry. Let me just stop right there. Just stop talking about that. Anyway, so I'm gonna go back. I gotta finish editing the video, and I gotta figure out what's next. You know, I gotta figure out what we're gonna do. And I don't like having to worry about this I don't have to worry about it every month. You know what I'm saying? But I want to get ahead we've been working on this for like, we've had this network for about 8 years. And we have made strides. We've invested our blood, sweat, and tears. When I tell you, we went without. I have yet to go on a cruise. We haven't been able to go there because we put everything back in this business. And we finally got a break. We're able to buy this home. And thank God. So we're making progress. And I know we've made more progress than some others. But when you look at some places where you've been and you're like, damn, it's tough. Hang in there. It's all you can do. And that's all I'm going to do. And it's going to get better. It's going to get better. Not a guarantee. So, I got to go and I got to finish editing this video, as I said, and stop watching me on my soapbox. Thank you for putting up with this rant. But I just wanted to be transparent and talk about what happens kind of behind the scenes when you don't know what's next. You don't know how you're going to make this work or how you're going to make that work. Let's see, is this a text of somebody saying some good news? Or is somebody trying to sell me some Viagra? Well, let's see what happens. All right, you guys have a great night. And at least that's a win. She said she's interested. I'll talk to you guys later. This is the first of the Chronicles.